keen for a new kind of challenge.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Another one falls.
Soothed. Sedated.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won. The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy. The blood quickens. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Death is patient. It will wait. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Regroup, reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all. A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me. Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man. Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally. A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting. A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed. Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close. Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose. Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place. Carelessness will find no clemency in this place. Full of steel and war, but nary a thought given to the plow. To the pit. Momentary abatement. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. another abomination cleansed from our lands. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. A spark without kindling is a goal without hope. Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons. Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men. How quickly the tide turns. Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness. Mortality clarified in a single strike. Ears, blurred vision. The end approaches. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Cannot be escaped, but it can be postponed. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me. Those without the stomach for this place must move on. Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us. Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems. To fight the abyss, one must know it. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
light, the promise of safety. Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come. Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
The swine draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols. Tear them down. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Executed with impunity. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
To the onslaught. Destroy them all. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Vigor is restored.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. A spark without kindling is a goal without hope. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
The blood pumps. The limbs obey.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. A death by inches. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. As victories mount, so too will resistance. Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men. Becoming unwound. This is no place for the weak or foolhardy. Full pack often attracts unwanted attention. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Cannot learn a thing you think you know. A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all. Executed with impunity. A dizzying blow to body and brain. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. The requirements of survival cannot be met on an empty stomach. And now, the true test. Hold fast, or expire. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. More dust, more ashes, more disappointment. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb. Failure. A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility. But my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. Precision and power. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A singular strike! Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Begone, fiend! The ground quakes. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship. Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose. Back to the pit. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Patched up, if only to bleed again. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me. Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Back to the pit. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. A spark without kindling is a goal without hope. The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Begone, fiend! Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again. A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
Okay, hey Mr. S. Dude, I'm actually, I'm really liking this game, man. Get maximum capacity here, so you can see what I got going on. I got 28 people on my roster total. So, I haven't hardly made any game progress at all. Yes, I really am enjoying the game. It's awesome, dude. I'm okay with it though. I'm okay with the fact that I have not made much game progress. I have a master game plan that will work, guaranteed. I'm just taking my time. Like, I play this game like it's real life. So, above, I have the people that I don't really care for. I'm going to use them to be my money makers to, you know, help beef up my main people. I go in ranks. Random people have random names, like right here. Okay, let me calm down. You can hear me clear. Then everybody else is a crimson something. People that I'm starting to do pretty good with, they tend to be crimson something. Okay. Now as we go down here, Crimson Royal backup is what she is, because she's actually going to become a Crimson Royal. Crimson Royals are people that are like level 1 or higher. Like, normally the Crimsons that are pretty good are normally Crimson Royals. But down at the bottom, I have the ultimate Crimsons. That would be my Crimson King here. He's level 3. He's definitely my strongest. That's why he's the Crimson King. Then I have the Crimson Queen here. She's level 2. You know. She's level 2. And then I have a Crimson Queen and I have a Crimson Queen too. Because they're healers and they've got pretty good skills. And they've even got good camping skills too. So, then I have a Crimson Royalist here. She's level 3 as well. She's been doing really good. So that's why she's a Royalist. And I hate to hear that you're sunburnt, dude, from head to arms in pain. Oh, God. Yeah, that does sound pretty, bad. If you want, we can do a chat party, man. Yeah, let's do a chat party. I'm going to invite you to a chat party, bro. And you know what, dude? As a crusader, a man of arms, that's actually not bad, man. I think if it were to come to me, dude, if I'm being honest with you, I would rank myself as a flagellant. That's probably one of my. Actually, yeah, I'd be a good. I'd either be a flagellant or I'd either be a good leper. How about you? Okay, technically, I'd. Okay.
It's been ostracized from his people for obvious reasons. Yeah, flagellant is a very religious person that is addicted to pain.
Mm-hmm.
So he's repenting through self-pain to kill enemies.
Right. If I were to be one of these in real life, I would probably be best. Like, okay, if I were to really go balls in, like all out, I'd probably be best.
Leopard.
Wait, you were saying the leopard. Let me look at that leopard. Hold on.
I think the leper literally suits you.
Yeah, he's got self-healing and he can fight. He's pretty good. I really love the leper. He can heal out, you know, dead bodies. He's pretty darn good. He can buff himself. Yeah, I like the leper. He's.
I'll send you.
Now I do have to warn you. I have not made it really far in this game. I'm still I'm literally a beginner. So. Dude, you know, I go to sleep off of this music every day, dude. Like the main music at the Hamlet. Oh, I love it.
What I'm gonna send you is a very short comic strip.
Okay.
The left.
Okay.
But it's not actually like in the game.
Ah.
These were just some things I found on my own from doing research and seeing how they are. Each one has a different
Mastery
one,
over life and death
gesture,
was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless.
tier 2
Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Sorry, I didn't hear a word you said. This old man was in the middle of speaking in the loading screen. You know how that is.
Yeah,
A devil walks these halls.
but I sent it to
Only the mad or the desperate go in search.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll check it out right now then.
It's just a very small one.
Okay. Yeah, he is very strong. His slashes take a lot of health, dude. Like that chop, yeah, that chop is pretty darn powerful. I'd have to agree with that. And then I love the fact that he also has the self-healing. That's pretty legit too. I'm checking out this YouTube video you said. I have to give it a minute to load up. I probably should have used my phone to do this. 30-second video. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
I'm trying to view it here on the PS4, so it'll probably take a couple seconds. That was kind of nice. Okay. I like how it ended with the old man's quotes. You know, like when you choose that character, it's got the quotes. Okay.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really that far right now. I'm literally only at the beginning. But I've been taking it slow. I've learned a whole lot though, man. Oh god. Darn it. Like, I went from playing this game to I didn't even know the buttons. I didn't know what buttons did what. I didn't know what the white bar, the stress bars meant or nothing, dude. I just kept playing and eventually I started getting the hang of it. You know? Like, I didn't look up anything for the game. I just kept playing it. I've learned about the you know, the stress levels, the quirks, you know, the diseases, all that stuff. The abilities, the camping abilities. Yeah, What difficulty did you beat this game on, bro?
I've beat him on both difficulties. I haven't
Holy crap, you're a tough dude there, man. Cause right now I'm a
Last one is the hardest because there's a time limit.
Oh, hold on really quick. I have to unplug my mic to say something to my bro. But yeah, it's right. Okay, so originally I started this game on the easiest difficulty because I just felt like, yeah, I should probably do that. But then I started talking to Earsom, and then me and Earsom were gonna have a little competition. Well, not really competition, but you know, I don't know. I was gonna match him up on the difficulty. So he told me he was on this second difficulty, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll do it too. So now I'm on the second difficulty.
The thing about the first difficulty and the second one is that there isn't much of a difference in the sense that the enemies have a higher chance to get crits. The third difficulty is the hardest because there's a time limit and a whole lot of other stuff.
I also realized on this second difficulty here, they hit a lot harder, dude. Like, more often.
Yeah.
Because on the first difficulty, I was used to them hitting for like 2 or 3 all the time. I came to this one, like you said, they hit for the crits like 6 or 7. I'm like, what the hell, man? Those crits make a...
6 or 7 for like 11, 10,
Yeah.
15, like, they hit as hard as your heroes.
Yeah. Shockingly.
And it makes it really hard.
But yeah, don't tell me too much because I haven't played too much of it. I'm only at
Oh no, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm telling you shit.
Yeah, dude. I've been on this and I've been on Tekken. Me and a few buddies of mine decided to play Tekken a little bit yesterday. Well, actually, it was the day before yesterday now, but is it good, bad, or okay?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ah. Restless advantage.
It's something to do if you
Into the mud.
That's how I feel about it.
Ah.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Let's just retreat. Screw it.
But not the end of things.
Now, I play the darkest dungeon.
Probably, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, bro, I mean, I literally kept doing the same place over and over and over again, dude, for days. I was doing it to raise money and to raise, what do you call these things? Heirlooms. Yeah, I was trying to raise up heirlooms to expand my capacity of my wagon. So that way I'd never totally get... What?
Did you keep doing short missions, or?
I kept doing short ones. Well, only because it's a method to my madness. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Priority, I wanted to get my maximum capacity all the way up. That way I shouldn't have no reason to, because at first I think I only had like maybe like 6 people. So I had 4 at a party, but then I had 2 in reserve. Something like that, which was pretty bad. Because if I were to lose all 4 for some reason, I only have 2 to go out, and that's just probably gonna end badly, you know. So I was like, well, first, as a priority, I'm going to increase my capacity so I got a bunch of people with me. So I also found out it's easier to reduce the stress levels that way too. Because if, let's say, I have the tavern full, or, you know, the abbey may be full or whatever, if I need to reduce people's stress levels, I could just go out with a brand new party of people, and the people I really care about, I'll just save them to reduce their stress levels, you know. So that was another reason I did this, increasing the maximum capacity. But right now what I'm working on a few things. I'm trying to increase the abbey because I think as priority, yes, stress is important too, but mainly for me, I'd say the stress levels kind of priority. But I got quite a few spaces here. I'm okay for now and that. I was really trying. Oh, go for it. Oh no, you're good. We're both excited. We're talking about a good game here. I get it.
For me, it would have to be the blacksmith and the guild, so that way you can improve your armor and skills.
That makes sense
The
too.
stronger you get those skills, the more they do, especially like characters that do stress relief and things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can make them do a whole lot more.
So,
For example, your level 3s, they could be doing like a whole lot more.
yeah. Well, I don't want you to think that I don't know that. I just, what is it? Hold on.
You just focused on your thing. One step at a time.
Oh, because, like, for instance, my king here, this guy, the flagon, I found out I get in certain situations where I use him quite often, whether it's him or that particular class. So I try to increase his slots in his hall for when he needs stress relief. But, yeah, I'm just kind of going as I'm going, dude. I'm kind of finding myself as I go. But, this game is definitely one of my best games I got right now, for sure. Like, I put a lot of work in my stagecoach here. Like, I got my roster at a max. My available heroes are at max. Like, that way I always got people coming in no matter what. So if I somehow lost all my main characters, I still got main people coming in. So I should have no reason to get game over at this point. I wanted to secure that first, because no matter how good I was with my regular characters or whatever, let's say I go into a new dungeon and I just get wrecked. I'm like, oh, I gotta always have people coming in. So that was kind of my priority with my heirlooms, and I got that done. So now I'm trying to work on increasing the other facilities here, increasing the slots and the cost and all that. But yeah, I have been equipping certain people with certain trinkets, and certain classes could only have certain trinkets and all that. Yep. But I don't purchase them. You said you haven't been?
Yeah, no, I haven't done this.
Oh, you have been.
If I get only ones that are like really good, I'll be like, yeah. Otherwise,
yeah, I'll get them, but they do. That's why I just get the free ones, dude. I don't even mess with buying those suckers. I will soon, just not right now. Like, I got it, dude. And when I looked at the districts, I'm like, yeah, I would definitely have to. I definitely have to work towards other stuff. Yeah, definitely. Did you ever get everything in all the districts?
yes.
Oh wow, dude, that Crimson Court is no joke, dude. I already know that because just the mission going to the Crimson Court alone, the courtyard here, I still haven't done that one yet. You know, burn the hives or whatever. Wait, do you have the DLC?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done that one yet.
But here's the thing, though. For me, I played on PC. Really modded classes have like. There's even like more DLC for the game that isn't on console.
Oh wow.
It's
Wow.
called the Butcher's Circus, where it's like PvP with players versus players depending on your party.
Oh wow. That's crazy, dude. That is absolutely
Choose your team set.
oh. Main characters work on getting rid of their quirks and all that. Like, I'm not too into upgrading their good quirks yet. I'm just trying to get rid of their bad quirks for my top people, which I've already kind of done, but
Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
yeah, I gotta say, I've been very impressed playing this game, dude. Legit. I'll go to sleep off the music, though. The music is calming. To some people, it may sound sad, but I like it. No, hold on, wait. I said, but wait, what are you talking about when you say RNG?
Random number generator. So like there's a lot of
Abomination cleansed from
Ah,
trying to open up an object, there's a random chance that something will be good. You know, things like that.
true.
Or like when you're at max stress, there's a random chance that it's a good thing or a bad thing that happens to them. Or whenever you end a quest, there's a chance that you get a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Now, what were you saying about the RNG again?
It has put a lot of people off.
Oh,
Like
put them off.
Dark Souls 3 where a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 where a lot of people said like the game was too hard and it didn't
executed with impunity.
Yeah. I think a lot of people couldn't play this game.
Yeah, even on easy, it still made a lot of people mad. Because that's the number one complaint is that the RNG is horrible. A lot
Dude.
of people play this game or they think that a lot of people play this game to torture themselves.
Dude, in the beginning of this game, it says, this game expects a lot out of you. Like, they made that clear. Like, I love that, man. Like, they're a very upfront. This game expects a lot of you.
They're very upfront what it's going to be.
You know, actions, you know. This is not some easy kids game, you know. Like, people gotta understand that. This is not a game you just beat in one day. You don't just beat this game overnight. This game's gonna take some time. You know? Dude, I swear, if I saw somebody beat this game in one day, bro, I'd be impressed. Now,
Let me look it up.
hold on.
Let me look it up. Let me see.
Let me clarify that. If somebody beat this game one day without looking stuff up, like off of their pure brain power, then I give them props. Now, if they're looking up stuff left and right and then they just do it, yeah, I think anybody could do that. But, like, really trying to figure this thing out, it's difficult. Like, the stress bars took a while. Like, a lot of stuff took a while for me to understand.
I'm going to send you one more video. This is the setup I plan to do for the entire game. It was something I already planned no videos needed. This was just the
As the
perfect
light
video
gains
that
purchase,
summarizes
spirits are lifted,
what I wanted to do in this
purpose is
game the
made
whole
clear.
time.
Okay. Oh, you know what else I found out about this game? I found out if you have certain character classes all together, it creates a group name. Like, if you have all the undead dudes together, I forget this name. When you choose them from the carriage, the narrator says he seems a lot. This man is a lot more dangerous than he seems. The undead-looking dude. He's got the absolution where he heals himself for 3 HP each time. He can turn into the beast, that guy. Well, if you choose all 4 characters, yeah, if you choose all 4 characters to be him, they'll title your group, I think, Lazarus. Or if you choose all healers, it's something else. I forget what it is, but now I know for the flagons, you can't choose. You can only have one of him per party. You can't have like 2 or 3 of those guys. I guess that's just too lethal. But
There is a wiki that shows you all of the name squads. The Red Hook one is just the default that you start with, like Doctor and Healer in the back, with Reynolds and Dismas in the front.
does everybody start with the Plague Doctor and the healer in the back?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I thought it was random. I thought they just give you random of you don't know what you're ever gonna get. So everybody gets off to a.
That's actually the first 2 that you do on purpose.
Ah, okay. I was sure kind of wondering about that.
I had actually modded that game too much on PC, where I didn't even get those 2 at start. I had to wait a long time before I got those 2 at start. So I had like no healers going through the run.
Oh God, you had it difficult, man. Oh God. Yeah, those healers are legit, but they can be good or bad. I think if somebody doesn't know how to use a healer properly, I think they can be really bad. But for me, okay, I think I'm going to use the word think because I don't like to have too much pride. But I got to say, I think I've gotten pretty good with the healer. I've definitely got the healer somewhat down.
I definitely think you're doing better.
I'm still trying to learn that Jester. The Jester, I know how to use him, but he's weird. I'm not asking for help or advice, but like, just when I was trying to use him, dude, I gotta use him more often. Just not right now. I got some projects going now.
Pay attention. Did you pay attention to the buffs that it does?
Yeah, like he's a huge stress reliever. Yeah. Huge, especially during camping. But yeah, I did see that.
Did you see his buff that buffs the entire party?
See, I don't know what you're talking about right offhand because I haven't played the game enough. But okay.
Have you gotten a chance to utilize all his skills?
No.
Has that been the only one you've really used?
I don't know what I have or haven't used. Like I said, I've really been beginner level, bro. Like, I know you're desperate to talk about stuff on there, but if I'm being honest, a lot of stuff you're probably gonna say is probably gonna ruin stuff because I'm super beginner. I'd have to beat the game and then I can talk a lot more with you about like a lot of stuff. But right now I'm.
No, I'm not trying to like talk about stuff. I'm just trying to see what you.
So far, if I'm being honest, I haven't really done anything other than increase my wagon capacity. And I got 2 people up to level 3. That's it.
I will just go ahead and stop talking.
But hey, dude, if you know what I would like to do with you once I beat this, I'm gonna beat it on this difficulty. Mark my words. After I beat it, dude, I would like to see us both go on the maximum difficulty on this sucker and try it out. I'm real curious.
No, thank you.
I,
Dark Souls hit bullshit with you on a loading that I won't do that.
Yeah, I know this game is no joke. Like I.
You couldn't make me enough to convince me to do that.
You already know this is gonna be something else, don't you?
It takes me too long.
Have you tried it?
It takes me too long. It takes me too long. I lose every time.
Holy crap! So you have tried it? Wow. Well, dude, I'll give it to you, man, because I know you're a savage. Like, if it takes you too long, it's definitely gonna take me too long. Because, see, my strategies, I don't really have a strategy yet. I'm still trying to find my strategy, if that makes sense. Like, this game is so broad, I'm still trying to find what works for me. So I'm kind of in a maze of.
It's because I overthink stuff and get focused on more than one thing when I don't have the resources to focus on more than one
This is no place for the
and
weak
then because
or
of the
foolhardy.
difficulty, I wind up being screwed on resources and people, and then it winds up taking me too long to get to it. Because you have to. It doesn't give you enough days to complete it.
Wow.
But there have been some players who actually do this.
Or
It
disappointment.
took forever, but they do the thing. It's doable.
Not ruminate on this fleeting failure.
I believe it.
Pain is long,
I do.
and victory will come.
It's like Divinity Original Sin 2 on the hardest difficulty.
Oh God. Oh God.
Like everything is off. Everything that's wrong can go wrong, will go wrong.
The way you put it, I believe you. You're painting a really vivid picture. Anything that could go wrong would go wrong. Yeah, wow, that really blows, dude.
And so that's how I feel about the hardest difficulty.
That's a good picture painted, especially when you mention Divinity on the hardest difficulty, you know. So I think I get it. That kind of blows. Yeah.
It's all doable. It's doable, but you have to get wiped multiple times till you get the perfect run.
I do believe it, man. You know. Wait, what the hell is
Orange,
that?
the good, the bad, and did I mention the bad?
Mastery over life and death.
Like, what I'm doing right now is I just said, screw it. I'm going to clear out all my Crimson characters. I'm not going to dismiss them. I'm just going to have them die. I'm just using them just to go out and get some stuff for me. Just to raise money. I don't care if they die at this point.
So you just keep throwing them into the fire or flames.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Because, well, at first I was trying to raise them up, but things got kind of difficult. I got in a real iffy situation because actually my whole party of 28 people, they were all Crimsons. So I was like, man, I got to start getting rid of some of these. Their stress, almost everybody's stress levels were just too high. So I was like, screw it. So, oh yeah, I just unplugged my mic on accident. But yeah, I was like, screw it. So I started getting rid of some of them. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to weed out the rest of the Crimson people I got. I'm going to keep my main ones, and I'm going to keep what I call the Royalists. The Royalists, the Crimson Royals, are like people that are level 1. You know, they've at least proven themselves to get to level 1, you know. So I'm going to keep those, work on those, and yeah, you'll see as I go. But dude, this was a really good game, man. I can't believe I slept on this for so long, though.
I told you you would enjoy it.
Bro, like, I've been curious about it for a long time. I've been meaning to get around to it, but just haven't. But here recently, like I said, I made my mind up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start finishing what I start. I've got a bad habit of starting stuff but not finishing stuff. So I know I started doing my.
that you're gonna actually finish?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've been on this game, like...
It's in victory or defeat?
Oh, yeah. If they take out my whole party of 28 somehow, then so be it. You know? I have full confidence that I'm gonna beat this difficulty. It is difficult, yes, but I have full confidence that I'm gonna beat it. Because I feel like I'm a master tactician. I can't say that I am, but I feel that I am. You know? Like, I feel like my tactics are definitely superior. But one way to definitely test the mettle of that would be to beat this game on the hardest difficulty. Which... I think you'd have to truly find yourself, and you would have to truly know your strengths and weaknesses before really even stepping on that. Like, for me, I don't even know my strengths or weaknesses yet. I haven't battled enough enemies. Well, these beginner enemies, I've battled them enough to where I kind of know their movesets and I kind of know what to expect or how to conquer them. But then, even then, sometimes I still struggle, you know.
Oh, and the whole playing in darkness thing.
I like it sometimes because you surprise the enemies.
I'm playing right now.
But then I hate it sometimes because, of course, you get surprised and then they get criticals and you know all the buffs that come with it.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate thing. You know? That's the way I see it. It's a love-hate thing. For me, it's more of a... It depends on who I'm using. If I'm using crappy characters, I don't care what happens. Whether it's dark or not, I really don't care. Now, if I'm using my good characters, I absolutely hate when I don't have a torch and it's dark. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like right now, the characters I'm using now, I don't care what happens. They're crimsons I'm trying to get rid of, but I at least want to get them back to the hamlet so that they can win me some gold and stuff. I don't want to totally throw them away. I just want to use them to get gold and stuff, you know. Whoops, dang it. I always try to get rid of these dang dog bones when I choose the old man with the dog. Hound Master or whatever. I always try to, well, I use... they really come in handy, the dog bones. Sometimes they help bleed out the enemies when I use that one move to bleed out all four.
Back to the pit.
To be honest, I'm having a bad time right now. I just restarted the game, and the enemy hit me for 17 crit. Like, I'm already about to, like, be reset by the game itself.
Hold on. Hold on. What? Oh, God. What difficulty are you on, dude? The first one or the second one?
On the easy.
Oh, my God. The easiest?
I put it on the easiest, and I got crit for...
Oh, my. On the tutorial, man. Are you on PC or console?
No.
Oh, so you have this on console and PC.
Yeah.
Wow.
But a victory nonetheless.
Well, there goes one crimson.
God. Oh, I was not expecting a crit like that. Oh.
I believe you, dude.
But not the end of things.
Oh, and he's still getting hit.
Ooh.
A fresh irritant, some. A sanguine memory to me.
Well, I'm slowly weeding out the crimsons like I intended to. I'm just, like I said, I'm keeping my main ones though. I'm gonna have to have some healers. I'll only have like 2 healers. Oh well. Also, if it's people I really...
I was not expecting that. Like that killed me.
That crit? The crit you're talking about?
Like I was I was already like heart attack central at that point. They survived and like no real stress, but like still like, ooh. I'm gonna see if the same thing happens on a harder difficulty. Like I'm gonna go change it to the next difficulty.
I'd be shocked.
I like to make a campaign for each, just to see what happens differently and what I do differently.
I hear you.
I want to try to at least get one main squad for each level area of the game.
I don't know what you mean, but okay. You know how some people just say okay just to agree? Okay, yeah, I understand, I get it. You may ask, hey, you know what I'm talking about, right? They're like, yeah. I've done that too before. When I was younger, I used to do it, but as I got older, I started being like, no. You know, somebody will ask me, hey, you understand, right? I'm like, no, I don't understand. Like, I've not been ashamed to admit that I don't understand something. I'll be the first to be like, no, I don't get it. Like, you have to explain it, you know? Hold on, if you're talking, my earbuds fell out. Okay. Yeah, this game is really good though, man. It's definitely what I call a masterpiece for the PS4. You know, I actually played a game similar to this back on PS1 back in the day. It was called Vandal Hearts. Vandal Hearts. Really good for its time. I've always grown up with tactics games. I've always been good at them. I've actually come close to beating every one I've played. There was one called Eternal Eyes that I never beat though. That was a unique one. My buddy let me borrow that. Well, I got 19 out of 28 people. Let me start grabbing some more at the coach for now. I think I'll just pick up everyone.
Tortured, reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
They're just money makers, that's all they are. Nothing to be taken too seriously. Yeah, that's a lot of money I'm looking at all those people there. Alright, Crimson Healer 2. Do I really want to sacrifice you? No, I don't. Well, let's go out and make the money we need to make. Now at times I'm with you, like when it comes, like for instance with my level 3 people, what I want to do is I want to unlock their guild first. I'm all about the combat skills before I am about the blacksmithing, because I feel like, I don't know, combat skills, just I need that to fight, you know. But sometimes it depends on the character. I'm big on the armor. Before the weapon, I'm big on the armor. I want to have high defense before offense. I'm a very defensive type. Dude, at some point in time, dude, I want to get back to Divinity, man, and the first one. When I do, I'll probably end up letting you know, either you or Ziggy or one of you guys, or MK or something. I want to play with. I found out with that game.
Playing with Angel,
Yeah, me and her gotta fill out. But you gotta play with like somebody dedicated with that game, because that game is it's long. You know, you gotta agree on stuff. But then I like the fact that you could also go off and do your own thing on there sometimes too, if you want. But what can I do to make my king better? His combat skills. Okay. I taught this dude Crimson King because he just kept winning battles, dude. Every time I chose him in the party, he just kept winning battles somehow. And I'm like, you know what? This flagging goes hard, dude. I'm just gonna say screw it and freaking make this dude.
You got surprised by skeleton.
Hey, can you stream on YouTube? Sometimes I'd like to come by and check out your stream, man.
I've always done streams and nobody ever checked them out on streams, so I just stopped.
If you stream on YouTube, I'll definitely come by and check it out sometimes, because I may get curious about your attack. See, here's my thing, dude. I don't know. I may be weird for this quirk of mine, but I don't like to go and watch. Okay, it depends on what game it is. For instance, with this game, since I haven't beaten this game yet and I'm still curious about a lot of stuff, I'm not going to watch other random streamers because they're probably going to ruin stuff for me. You know how picky I am. But I will go and view your stream, though, because you understand how I am. And if you're a little too far, you're going to be like, Snow, you're a little too far, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I making sense?
Well,
okay.
did you actually watch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you start a stream, I'll turn it on, and I won't watch it right now, not while I'm playing. But like, if I'm eating dinner or something, actually, I'm super hungry right now. So if you start a stream, I'll more than likely watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna actually save my game and. Well, first I'm gonna go cook something to eat because I'm super hungry. Like, I was trying to fast today, go from sun up till sundown, kind of like the Muslims do. I know Ziggy was telling me he does that, so I was kind of trying to practice that a little bit. But, I fast for God, of course. But I'm kind of like, I think I'm gonna go eat now. So I'm gonna go fix something, and then as I'm eating, I think I'll watch your stream here on the PS4. So I just saved my game. I'm gonna go to the main menu now.